All right, guys. I want to make a quick updated guide on the Recluse here. Pretty much for the deeper night. Everything else is pretty much the same that I've been running. So starting out, you got your Evergel relic. It gives extra attack for each Evergel enemy it defeats, around 5 to 6%. Um, like I said, at least right now in depth 3, and I've even seen in depth 4 that um Evergels are definitely still viable, and you kind of want to be getting like bigger attack bonuses like this of the just because of the increased health values and attack values. The faster you kill an enemy inside of depth 4, the better off you are. And for me, the Recluse is definitely a character that she competes in regard to like sheer amount of damage output, like with Iron Eye and stuff. I think she's definitely up there. She's not the best character, but she definitely can do a lot of damage. So next up, we have this relic. Just gives extra FP with 3 staves equipped. I think it's a flat amount, so it adds pretty decent amount to your FP scaling once you get the extra FP from each Sorcerer Rise unlocked. And then I just got Magic Attack Power up. It's like a 2% damage increase. But that is additive, and we're gonna get into that in a second. Uh for this, I got Collecting Affinity Residue activates Terra Magica. Now this is important because Terra Magic increases your damage, your sorcery damage by like 25%. And that's just a big bonus you don't want to not have. It's like, why not? You're gonna be losing a lot of damage if you don't have a relic that gives this. So, any relic with it, as long as you have this effect on it, the other stats could be whatever. It's just a random relic that I have. A Deeper Night relic, first one, it gives magic attack power up +4. This is like 8% damage increase, I think, but this is additive damage. So this is going to add to your base value. And the bigger your base value, the more your multiplicative damage is going to scale. So it has a higher scalar to scale off of. And I'll show you an example here in a second. So for my next one, I have improved sorceries. This is going to be multiplicative. I got reduced faith and strength, but I'm not going to be using any incantations or any melee weapons anyway, so that's fine. And for my last one, I have magic attack power up +4. This negative in intelligence is only like 3 points, and this relic right here gives me back those 3 points. So I pretty much don't have any reduced damage. They equal up to each other. But like I said, magic attack power up +4. This is additive damage. So if you look, when I come over here and I hit the training dummy, I'm going to hit it for 178, right? Then if I come and I put let's see, improve sorceress +2 right here. So if I put this on and I go back over here, remember my intelligence is a little bit higher right now, so like it's gonna come back up, but it's not gonna make a big difference. And if I hit this training dummy, it's 178 again, right? Like if we want to test this just for the sake of being sure, like I can remove this and we'll see that my damage does go down. It's not just the intelligence bringing it back up. See, so intelligence is not that big of a deal, but improved sorceress is about the equivalent increase in damage that magic attack up +4 is. But the reason why I'm not running improved sorceress is because once those Evergel relics and other improved sorceries and other bonuses, any damage bonuses increases that I get like from talismans inside of the game that I gain, that magic attack up +4 is going to become way more valuable than an extra multiplicative number. Because the higher your additive damage or the higher your base value is, the more you can multiply it. So that's why you're going to want to run um, magic attack up rather than that. But like ideally, you would want a relic with both of those things on it. So improve sorceries and magic attack up. Right now, since this is all I have, then that's what we're gonna be running with. And one thing I can say is like I have there's a direct difference that I notice if I'm running a recluse or if I have a good recluse in my game in regard to how fast the bosses usually die. And the only downside to her is if you don't get a good spell, she can kind of be like underwhelming. But usually I can get a good one. There have been a few times that I haven't, so you can definitely feel it. But if she got a decent spell and she's just able to just freely cast, you can do a lot of damage. And you don't really have to worry about a boss kind of damage checking you at the end. Like the faster it's over, usually the better time you have when your teammates don't, die because they don't even have time to die. But yeah, that's it for the recluse though. I will be getting some gameplay over her at depth 3, and right now I'm kind of in the middle of trying to do a trying to get to depth 5 without playing solo, trying to do it with just randoms, and then I can kind of get a good idea of what I think about the deeper night. But yeah, that'll be it for this video, and hope you guys found it helpful. Leave a like if so. If you want to see more, leave a subscribe, and see you guys in the next one. Peace.